bloodiest beef in the region.
Want that ending?
You're closing the stall.
Hey, you.
That's fine.
Yeah, you.
You want to
Fresh
give up
meat for your
now
stomach?
out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
Look
Mama,
at you.
why are you
Begging
and
on the
Papa
streets.
fighting?
Learn a trade.
We're not fighting, we're just...
Picking on me again, you
Why don't I get you
backbiting
something?
Nord. Tired of
You don't know anything about this house?
No.
Everything all right?
Why are you looking at me like that? The Dark Brother... Oh, my goodness, you're really here. The Black Sacrament. It actually worked. What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is.
Elaine? Who the heck is Elaine? Okay.
I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. They're holed up in some... I want you to go to that ruin, find Elaine Dufont, and kill him. Excellent. Once Elaine is dead, I'll pay you. In gold. But, well, there is one more. If you can, I want you... It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while.
Tacitus, what is this?
What do you mean, like, come on, man? Are you just urging me to become a vampire? I'm not complaining. I'm not becoming a vampire. I'm trying to get the best sword in the game right now by doing these missions. You have to do these missions to get the overpowered sword. Is this the person I should see it? No, it's optional. I'm gonna do the optional one first, then the other one. No one's watching my stream, but then I see people commenting and it makes no sense. Okay,
Every night,
now
I walk around the grave quarter
to
next to the
kill this guy. Or this
What?
girl.
Did you need something? Moiri? I can't believe my family trusted that backstabbing little strumpet. You tell her she's dead to us. You hear me? Dead!
I don't think so.
Keep your hands to yourself.
I'm
You
not
need
doing
anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am.
Definitely
Use
not
my
trying
good
to
hammer.
stab you in the back with,
No.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
What do you think I'm
You have
doing?
yours, and I have mine.
I didn't touch it.
Hammers don't have legs.
I have nothing to say to you. Just
Give me this key.
never should have come
Crap.
here.
Okay.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Fresh fruit and
Add
vegetables,
ways
you say?
to include it with worst decision ever. Kill my companion.
What are you doing? I'm on your side.
Now I'm just gonna load back.
right there. What you want, huh?
Hold it there. Keep another girl killed. This is.
What the heck? How can I talk if I died?
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do. You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess. This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me. Be careful who you talk to.
I said, give me some meat. I'm hungry.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms. This... If I can... Ah, yes. Rented the nicest room we had for a whole month. I think she's sitting by the fire. Poor girl. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Got a witch hunter in town from the priesthood of Stendar. Keeps asking questions about that old abandoned house. Did you hear? The Hall of the Dead is closed. Brother Veralis isn't the most popular man in town right now. Degane the Beggar got himself kicked out of the Temple of Dibella. Caused quite the ruckus. Degane the Beggar got himself kicked out of the Temple of Dibella. caused quite the
We'll
ruckus.
drive out the storm.
There's no shipments coming. I'm what you'd call a
Sorry.
soldier of fortune.
I'm still a bit dizzy from everything.
And I just might fight at your side. Down with Ulfric, the killer of
Just
kings.
visiting.
On the day
I had some
of
business
your
here.
death,
That's
we'll
all.
Drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim,
Or else
and
what?
we fight all
You'll
our
kill me?
lives. And when
I already had to face
Sovngarde
that today.
beckons, every one of us dies.
Was it that obvious? Damn.
This land
I must be
is
losing my
ours,
touch.
and we'll see it white
I'm one of
clean.
General
Of the
Tullius's
scourge that
agents.
has sullied
I was sent to
our
investigate
hopes
the Treasury
and
House
our
and the Silverblood family.
dreams.
They own Sidna Mine, one of the toughest
This
jails in
one's a favorite
Skyrim.
of mine. A
I was
legend we
hoping
all
I
know
could buy or
about.
steal the deed, but I don't think that's how things work here. Mark my words. Thonar Silverblood was behind that attack in the market. Somehow.
Where the voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe the Dragonborn comes.
I don't care about spies in the
You.
war right now.
I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here. You're finding it. That's bad enough. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
Don't know what I'm doing.
Let's see those Stormcloaks try to break into this canyon.
Stormcloaks? What?
Thing no other woman in Markarth would be wearing.
Hey, you. Yeah,
I
you.
do have one set of bracelets in a style that is popular with the nobility, etc.
Yeah, right up there.
Let me guess. Someone swore.
This is the Thonar one.
Break the law in Markarth, and it's off to Sidna Mine
Oh, I
with you.
hate this one. This one's so bad.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything. All right, dear?
It gets really bad in here.
I'm married to Thonar Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking to me. He's the real head of this family. He may not be the eldest, but all the work that keeps us respected is handled by my Thonar. My dear Vagrant, we're the only family worth knowing in Markarth. We own everything in this city, even the jail. And guess who owns the Silverblood Inn? Not that we named it that. The people just insisted. Yes, I was bored talking to you anyway.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed. He has important business. No, he isn't. Go. Go right ahead then. Don't let me keep you. It's an old family, very well respected throughout the Reach. The Silverbloods run nearly all the lands in this hold, as well as the local inn. And of course they own Sidna Mine, the finest prison and source of silver in Skyrim. You want Thonar Silverblood. He handles all the family business. If you're here to talk politics, though, you'd want his brother, Thongvor. He spends most of his time in Understone Keep. For one, the landowners of the Reach. It goes without saying that they rely heavily on us for our silver and support. All the miners, farmers, and laborers in the Reach get their daily wages through us. Nepos the Nose handles that part of our business. He has a way with the workers. I have records I need to tend to.
Okay, so that means I can go in here now? Okay. Do you have keys? Ooh.
Pickpocket!
What?
Please, do something.
What?
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
No. Wait, can I go back? No chance. Yes, I can.
The treasury house is really just for patrons of the Silverblood family. You don't belong here.
What do you think you're doing?
What? Why does it always do that? Just want...
I'm sorry. We're only interested in helping our patrons.
I'm married to Thonar Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking to me.
I forgot how to lockpick. Hello.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. They're crazy. Think they rule the Reach. Well, guess who really runs things around here? Me. I own the mines. I make the coin pass to the right hands. That answer your damn questions. Now get out. What? By the gods, Betrid! Oh well. My wife. They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside. No, you're not. You want to know what the Forsworn really are? They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sidna Mine. He was supposed to keep them under control. When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. He was a wild animal, but a useful one. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up. Competitors, agents, idiots. So I've let him run his little forsworn rebellion from inside Sidna Mine. Now he's out of control. You already got what you wanted, you damn hound. This is your fault. You and Madanach are animals, and I'll see you both rot to death in Sidna Mine for this. Now get out of my house!
That was just harsh. Now for the last. Is it down now or is it up here? It's I got it on this one.
You lost.
It's where all the people hang out.
The Warrens isn't a... Oh yes. I know everyone who sleeps in the Warrens. Kind of the one who passes the keys around. I guess someone else will be taking his room now. Sorry, but you don't exactly belong here. Trust is hard to come by here. But all right.
I actually got him.
I can show you a few things, but anyone asks, and my
No,
name never
I'm not.
comes up. Understand?
Where is Wyverns? That's definitely.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
Here we go.
know anyone here who doesn't have rattles or ataxia.
You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of. Let's go. Enough. This ends now. Sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders.
The gods gave you two hands, and you use them both for your weapon. I can respect that.
Beware the region northeast across the river. Cross one.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
Go up here. Nipple's house. I think I know this place. Where the old guy lives.
Excuse me. What's your business here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait. It's okay, my dear.
Yeah, it's him.
Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want? Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years, sending the young to their deaths, all in the name of the Forsworn. And I'm tired. So tired. Because my king told me to. Madanach. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question. My dear boy, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last. Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the Forsworn. We cannot claim the home that is rightly ours. But then, during their war with the Elves, we had our moment. We drove the Nords out of the Reach in a great uprising. Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king, and a handful of others. He is the king in rags, the man who once held all the Reach within his grip. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the Forsworn in our name. All from inside Sidna Mine, a Nord prison. The irony is quite thick. I'm sorry, but you're not leaving.
How your
Oh, rip. No, go back. He's probably killed. Yep, he's killed.
We warned you, but you had to just go and cause trouble. Now we have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. You think you're the only one who knows that? We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanach until you showed up. You'll have plenty of time to take it up with the king in rags while you're serving a life sentence in Sidna Mine. You'll never see the sun again, you hear me? No one escapes Sidna Mine. No one.
This is the fun part.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it? Good. All right. Open her up. Now you, get down there.
What are you in for, new blood? Innocent. So was I, for the first one. The other murders were all me, though. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma. If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but good. No one talks to Madanach, I'm afraid. Not without getting past Borkle the Beast. And you don't want to talk to Borkle the Beast. All right, then. How old is my daughter now, I want? Small. Got a problem with a prisoner? Get a shiv. Here Grisvar has a spare, if you could get him to part with it.
I got locked up one... Ah, you want protection? I can get you what you need. Maybe you could do something for me first. Duok has a bottle of skooma. Finest distilled moon sugar. I'm shaking just thinking about it. Thank you, friend. Don't worry. I'll have that shiv ready for you. Uh-huh.
Other prisoners get suspicious when we talk to each other. You give me one more look, and I cut you open. That skooma's mine. Getting the shakes, huh? All right, take it. Old gods keep you. Mm-hmm.
I left behind my daughter, Wale, when I was taken.
I swear, if I ever get out of here, I'm giving up thieving. Really. Here's your shiv. Promise you won't ever use it on me, okay? Until next time.
I was sent here because someone said I was a forsworn.
How old is my daughter now, I wonder? In prison, you lose track of time. A Nord nobleman I served was stabbed in the night. Wasn't me, but I knew I'd be blamed. So I ran, joined the Forsworn, started killing, got caught. Now I'm here. All right, then.
The new meat. So soft, tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh? A true killer like me. The gods put us here to fill their halls with souls. You'll fit in fine down here. You want to talk to the king in rags? Fine. But first you gotta pay the toll. How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving. The only thing Monadnock expects is a bottle of skooma in tribute every so often. You're not getting through. All right, head on in, but don't try anything in there. Monadnock is smarter than you think. Until next time.
Well, well, look at you. Your kinsmen have turned you into an animal, Nord. A wild beast caged up and left to go mad. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed? Your freedom? Yes. But even if you were to escape Sidna Mine, your name would still be stained with all that blood. You're one of us now, you see? A slave. The boot of your kinsman stepping on your throat. Maybe if you understood that, I could help you. There's a man named Breg inside these mines. Besides me, he's been here the longest. Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is. Our struggle is our people's struggle. Do you remember the sun? Because you'll forget. Soon. Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll both regret it. My story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists? So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands. Why should they get to decide? Isn't judgment for the gods? Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside? I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade. The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. I had spoken to Monadnock once. That was enough. But my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver. My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor Forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords before I was locked up. Yeah, imagine hearing a story like that over and over. Each time a different family, each time a different injustice. Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be in the hills, fighting. Yes, but I need a show of loyalty from you. I don't need a shiv in the back while we break out. Have you met Grisvar the Unlucky? He's rightly named, and he's also a thief and a snitch. He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him, and then we can leave Sidna Mine for good. Ah, Bork will muscle one out of you on your way in? Fine. Take this one. Our vengeance will come.
Jarl decided I got locked up one too... What? No! No, don't kill me! Please! Mercy!
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
You've finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.